Testing 8, 9. Why does everyone always do 1, 2? All right, well, we're taking Funny Dinner back to its roots.
Eric has a Wagyu burger.
I said we could split it. I thought Dan might bring a knife.
Oh,
plate.
that would make sense. Hey, why don't we use these scissors that are over here?
I'm sure those scissors are just as clean as whatever hands made this burger.
That is true. You know, I stopped eating Arby's when I was a kid once because I found a hair in it.
Yeah.
That as an adult, I totally realized was a pube.
Really?
Yeah. I'll get a knife.
Yeah, let's split it. We're doing a food review. It's Funny Dinner. And I don't need to review the Jamocha Shake. The listeners know that the Jamocha Shake is a classic. Although I will say that the curly fries are not so curly anymore. It's really kind of just curved fries. I didn't get a whole lot of actual curly ones. I didn't get a whole lot of actual curly.
Fun way to interrupt a podcast recording.
Who the fuck are you talking to? Slice it up, baby. Touch it. What are you doing?
I'm going to take the part of touching.
I feel like you've never cut anything.
Well, I keep just pushing the tomato out. Oh, that's onion, thank God. I thought there was strings.
There was
meat.
Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
All right.
Juicy.
You know what?
Did you get it raw?
Oh, I forgot.
Rare?
I forgot.
It's not as bad to inspect the meat of a fast food burger.
No. I'll tell you how they cook them in a minute. And you'll realize that there's no need to inspect it. It's cooked.
I feel like we're racing now.
I'm not racing. I ain't no rush. I'm off today. We can record for 5 hours.
I have no plate, so I'm just...
You have a fucking plate right next to you.
Yeah, but that's for our next taste test. The sauce I've been developing.
You've made some good sauces.
I always get the hiccups from fast food burgers.
Because you're going too fast.
I think that is what it is.
They make the food fast. You don't have to eat it fast.
Rallies used to have a deal with NASCAR.
That makes so much sense.
I would eat that so fast. I think as a kid, subconsciously, I was like, I gotta hurry. Jeff Gordon's gonna steal my shake if I don't get through this.
Rallies have shakes.
Oh yeah, they're great.
How are you feeling?
What'd you put in this?
You feeling anything yet, brother?
Oh no. That's what Patrice O'Neill warned me about, man. Was they get you in the room, they poison you.
You seeing any colors yet, man?
I see. Yeah.
Have you ever had good Wagyu?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out what I can compare it to. It does taste odd.
Yeah, I will give them that.
I'll give him that. It doesn't taste like any burger I've ever had.
Huh. Different.
Certainly unique.
Critics have been asking why. It's the new Wagyu burger.
Critics have been asking why, and a quick follow-up of how.
What?
I do like the shredded lettuce. That's when you're really reaching for something.
Do they hand cut these tomatoes? That's nice.
You're really reaching when you compliment The burger's lettuce.
There's bad lettuce.
Well, it's shredded.
Stay away from the bad lettuce.
I think this is house shredded, too.
House shredded.
All right, what do you think? 1 out of 10.
That's what you give it, a 1 out of 10?
No, what do you give it?
Oh. I'd give it a what's 10?
Like, something good?
No.
Something you might want to eat again.
Well, I'm not going to be rushing out to eat it again. I'm rushing out.
Rushing out.
The end of the podcast is me just going, all right, let's wrap this up.
I'm hungry again.
Arby's. No, man, I'd give it I don't even know, man, like a 4.
I was honestly going to say 3.
Wow. Eric's sweaty.
I am very sweaty. It's burning my eyeballs.
You got to wear a headband when you get into that kind of flavor.
You want a curly fry? As I was mentioning earlier, not so curly, more curved.
Wow, yeah. This is like Death cut it with a sickle.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
a Nick Cave song.
Arby's fries were cut by...
Cut it with a sickle.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you how they cook it. Let's get into the background of the
Let's
Arby's
get into
burger.
the meat of it.
Because I was looking it up.
Did you like, get a job at Arby's?
Yeah.
What is
The
going on?
Fazoli's didn't work out.
Eric showed up with a bunch of Arby's. And he's like,
A bunch. 1 burger and a shake. It acts like I showed up with fucking a catering order.
Curly fry. That would be
Well, I got
great.
the combo.
The way you like get catering orders for like fast food type places or like Chipotle,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, I got Arby's catering. It's 50 sandwiches, and then it's just 50 loose buns, and then a big old
Big pile of roast beef.
big old chafing dish of roast beef, and a ladle of cheddar. Make your own, Daddy-o.
I asked the guy, he was like, do you want to do the combo? I was like, yeah, like, there's probably like an upcharge if I want to do a shake instead of a soft drink, right? And he was silent for a second, and he went, that's fine, man.
That's what they do. That's what they always do. They do that at rallies, too. That's why I'm surprised you didn't know what the rallies shakes.
I didn't know they had shakes at rallies.
People at rallies are like giving birth to their daughter inside. Like,
I don't care.
you can do
I do
whatever
not
you
care
want.
if you even pay for this.
You can literally be like, oh yeah, for my chicken nuggets, for my dipping sauce, be a Big Buford. It's like, they'll just be like, I don't know how to ring that up, so it's all free.
Everything is
You're
free.
like, whoa. Damn. This is great.
That Rallies is a little bit of a pirate Rallies.
A little bit. A lot of people there get the eye patches.
And you know
Fucking
what?
scurvy.
I saw an ear patch the other day.
No, you didn't. Why are you so sweaty?
It got me a little
Did
sweaty.
you run here? Did you? Dude, what happened?
I put hot sauce on mine. I said hot sauce on half.
Hot sauce on that.
Thankfully, you picked the right side.
Wagyu. I was the other day I was ordering a pizza.
You know, we got the Wagyu. This is turning into a little bit of a Wagoof.
Wagyu. Japanese guy slaps us in the back of the head. We're not honoring the cow.
No, it's, do you want to know how they make it?
The Wagyu?
Yeah.
You know they massage the cow?
Yeah, sure. No, I meant this burger specifically at Arby's. So it shows up sous vide'd, which means they boil these burgers and then freeze them,
God.
and then send them to Arby's.
Yeah.
And I was reading this article with a coworker, and they were like, they finish it by deep frying it.
Oh.
So they take it out of a bag where it's been boiled and then deep fry it, which is probably the strangest way I've ever heard to cook a cheeseburger.
How do they get the cheese on it?
Oh, well, listen, I'll get to that. But we were joking. We were like, what, does Arby's not have fucking griddles? And then the next line...
Arby's cook shit like when I worked at a diner and people would order things that I didn't know we... Like, they'd be like, can I have the pork chop? And I'd be like, huh? I guess I'll cook it every way just to fucking make sure we're not about to get sued. I feel like Arby's got a bunch of Wagyu and
grill it?
Fuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Who the fuck ordered all this?
God damn.
Mr. RB?
I don't know. And so they're just looking at it on a grill and they're like, I don't know if it's done. Put it in the oven.
Put it in the oven.
Put it in the deep fry.
All right, deep fry. Put it in the microwave.
So wait, so if there's any juice on it at all, then when they put it in the deep fry...
That was juicy for a deep fried burger.
Yeah, that's
I will
why I'm
say
like,
that.
what the fuck?
But, so we were reading the article, and my coworker was like, do they not have fucking griddles at Arby's? And the next line in the article was, they cook it this way because Arby's does not have griddles at any of its locations. And then the next line after that was, it is then quickly microwaved to melt the cheese.
Hell
so
yeah.
they do it. They cook it every way. They're literally cooking the way you cooked at Burger Boy.
That's incredible.
Just guessing.
Yeah. People will be like, I have a fried chicken.
And it's so funny because I keep seeing ads for it and they're like, the wait is over. Arby's has a burger. And it's like, maybe wait longer. Get some griddles.
Now that's rude.
Get a way to cook burgers.
That was a weak joke, Eric. We're not selling that to Jay.
Not a joke. It's not a joke. It's a statement of fact.
The wait is over. Maybe wait a little longer for those.
Maybe a little longer than. But then get some fucking griddles.
So the griddles turn up.
Griddles revving a Ferrari and screaming this out a window at a drive-thru at Arby's.
Maybe wait a little longer for griddles.
Why did you wait a little bit longer then?
We should go to Arby's and roast them.
Well, they got the meats.
Hey, the wait is over. It is funny that people are like, we made an impossible burger. And then Arby's is like, well, we'll just cook this one a lot of different ways. People said you can't boil a burger.
You thought that burger was impossible. Check this shit out.
You want to know it's impossible?
We're gonna boil.
Guessing how we cooked this burger.
We're gonna boil what? 10,000 burgers at once. Ship them all across the country in airtight bags.
It's a game show where they're just like, how do you think Arby's cooked this burger? Grill bear. You had 6 options.
Boil? Number 1 answer on the board.
Get it up there. That's how they should reveal info.
Family Feud style.
More company. Like, everything should. The news should be.
Everything should be Family Feud.
Everything should be. Hey, how about this? Dip one of these into the sauce.
What are these things?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's like fake.
It's like a fake chicken, but dip it into that sauce. What do you think that sauce is?
It's green.
It's not green.
Oh, I'm colorblind. Sorry.
No, you aren't.
What do I think it is? Hopefully a fucking test run.
No, it's bad.
What is that?
No, that's my new sauce I'm working on. I think that stuff came from the bottom of the bottle, though. It's one of the. Also, I can't say what I can't say.
Can
what
you
it
taste?
Is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Tastes good. Can't taste good.
Well, I thought maybe you got the COVID, you can't taste anymore, so you're like, I'm just going to start making sauces. This seems like the perfect time.
You know, that is a great business. Because people buy sauces on vacation, or they're just like drunk on margaritas.
Yeah.
And then they go home and they're like, oh, that's fucking terrible. I'm never going to use... Why did I buy this orange jalapeno chicken spice? How drunk was I in that fucking shop?
There were t-shirts. I could have worn a t-shirt at least.
The shops at the Reef. You're in there buying weird cookies.
I could have bought a bumper sticker.
You're like, oh, it's a recipe from Africa.
Ooh!
And then you get home, you're like, oh, this cookie tastes like
I'll take one of every postcard.
When I was a kid,
postcards for the whole... A round of postcards for the shop, please.
When I was 18, I went to France, and I had saved a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna ball out, and all I was doing was buying postcards and a Prince of Notre Dame, a print of a painting of a thing, and I was like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna give all these out. I'm gonna go home, and then I'm just gonna be going through a list of everyone I know, and they're gonna be like, God damn, Dan,
you thought of me.
Thank you. It's the Louvre.
I spent it all on postcards and postage.
No, I was buying a lot of prints of paintings.
Prints of paintings?
Not prints of paint. The Prince of Paintings.
Raphael.
Let's go see this guy. He's the Prince of Paintings.
Prince.
And then you go there and it's just a bunch of printed out paintings. You're like, God damn. I thought someone was going to play music.
There's Prince.
There's Prince. And he's going to paint.
No, really, what the fuck was that sauce? What are you trying to do with that?
Guess.
I don't know, man. It tasted like fucking vinegar or something.
Nope. I can't tell you I can't tell you what's in it because there's only 2 ingredients, and then you'll be able to make it at home.
I'm gonna guess. I think you were lying earlier. I'm gonna guess apple cider vinegar.
There's no vinegar. Although the fact that you think there is vinegar in it makes me think it's gone bad. I'm trying to think that sauce has fermented enough to where that fry's gotten Eric off the wagon, Daddy. No, it's an HHH. H and HH.
It all starts with H?
Honey and horse. Wait.
Honey and horseradish.
Hold on. H and HR. I forgot radish.
Honey and horseradish?
Forgot it.
So you put those 2 things together and you were like,
the word horse.
This is going to work with fake chicken.
Yeah. I still just think that sauce that you is bad now.
You can try and dress it up however you want, man.
Well, I'm not gonna dress anything up with a bad sauce. No, it's a great combination. Was it really at one point? Yeah.
All right, give me a freshie.
When I was on vacation, I went to the place that invented the chicken finger.
Okay.
When do you...
A place that has a great gimmick. Really good liars.
They really did pick the best one where it's like, yeah.
I guess.
No one probably has claimed that.
Good for you. Like the same way that fucking Louisville tries to claim cheeseburger. It's like, okay, well... What
year do you think the chicken finger... And that Louisville cheeseburger thing's bullshit.
1963.
No, late 70s.
Well, you acted like I'm way off.
Well... I was hoping you were going to be like 1905.
No, I did
on
not.
The Coney Island mountaintop retreat.
Coney Island mountaintop. Talking about a cyclone?
We're going to go skiing on Coney Island.
Talking about a cyclone?
I said skiing because in my mind I was like classic mountain activity.
It is.
But then I was like, oh yeah, it's also a beach activity. God damn it.
Water skiing, yeah.
Yeah. Only with water.
1978.
I already said the year.
You didn't say the year. You said late 70s.
1979.
Motherfucker.
That was the sauce they had there. I said, what is the honey horseradish sauce?
They were like honey and horse.
Honey and horse. Well, no, I tried it. And
then they went, oh, shit.
No, I spent several hours after I got home from vacation looking it up, the recipe.
What's the ratio?
That was what I had to tinker with.
Yeah, I think you could.
There's this great Reddit poster.
What would go bad in that?
Someone said, I think there's just too much horseradish. Stuff you just had. I think because you probably had the bottom of the jar,
and that's where it settles.
Yeah.
So you're jarring this. Is this?
I have a whole cottage industry.
Is this your new business
trailer
venture?
Industry? I've been doing it in a trailer.
I've got a real living in my car business.
It's overcome with bees. Sandra O and I are selling jars of honey. That does sound like you're like at some like roadside stand and they're like, we got strawberry preserves, fresh pickles,
Sandra O's
horseradish honey. Someone dropped horseradish on the honey.
I was making a sandwich and fucked everything up.
I fucked it all up. I don't know why I had the honey out.
What was I thinking?
No, honey and horseradish. I looked online.
Okay.
I called them and I said, what's in the honey horseradish?
Calling this restaurant?
I called them and I said, what's in the honey and horseradish sauce? And she's like, oh, we can't tell you what's in our sauce.
I have allergies.
But we make them all at home.
At home?
And then I found on Reddit.
Who's home? Everyone? Like, is that your side work? You've got to go home and make some honey and horseradish in your kitchen, bring it in for the next day.
You're like, no one eat any of it. Your whole family's like, yeah, no, we won't.
I don't plan on it.
I don't know what I would be eating that would go with that.
Certainly not fake chicken.
Am I eating oolong tea fries? Am I eating fucking a hot dog with green tea? Nah, man, but he is. So then I looked on Reddit, and it was just someone was like, I used to work there. Here's how you make everything. And it turned out
even the chicken fingers?
Most of their sauces were not homemade. And in their comments, people were like, I thought they were homemade sauces. And people were like, they used to make the ranch there on themselves, but then they just realized that Ken has the best ranch. They had figured out all of the best ones.
I mean, that's a smart businessman.
No, the honey horseradish, someone commented and they said, there's another ingredient in the honey horseradish, but I can't tell you what it is, but I do work there.
Yeah.
And then people were like, whoa, what's the other ingredient? And then the original poster responded.
Salt.
Responded, that guy's lying. So it is just honey, and it's just about the ratio.
What do you think? What is it, like 70-50 or something? Or
well, I just mix it, and then I give you some, and then you go, ew, and then I go, all right, never mind. And then... And I do that with like my neighbor and my girlfriend.
Give it to the dog.
Various people in my life until eventually someone's like, what is that? And they don't say it while throwing the rest of the thing into the ground.
It went in a bag. I got my Arby's bag there.
That's a good sauce.
I don't agree, but I appreciate the effort.
The people who invented they were hot because they invented the chicken finger.
And they're like, we can do anything.
Like, we're gonna fucking.
The world is ours.
This shit's gonna be awesome.
What was the moment like where you invent the chicken finger?
Oyster snuff.
Ew.
How'd they go with finger?
Yeah, why finger? That doesn't seem nice.
I want to say literally chicken, like, well, what did you call dicks in 1979?
Penis.
All right,
and we're done for the day.
Because they were probably a bunch of loose beer drinking fellas in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah,
and they're like
getting wild, frying chicken.
Hell yeah, they're like, hey man, look, it's a finger.
waggling it around.
A roughly 5 to 9 inch strip.
I bet he like shoved it in so it looks like he was giving you the finger, but with the chicken finger, you know?
Dude, I would love to go. That does seem like a business that someone with a time machine started.
Fuck the founder, man. Let's make a movie about
those guys.
The founders.
The guys who started
of chicken fingers.
Who started Sparky's.
Sparky's.
I got a t-shirt.
You bought it? Why the fuck did you buy a t-shirt?
Well, no, my girlfriend bought me a t-shirt later.
Off the internet?
She said that she called them trying to buy me a t-shirt for my birthday, and they're like, we're out of t-shirts.
Okay.
And then they said, I guess we'll order more.
One order was enough?
They printed new shirts, all because of me. What are you doing? Are you Googling Sparky's?
Yeah.
That might be Spanky's.
Sparky's chicken fingers.
I don't want to know if you find out that they aren't. Oh, it's Spanky's.
It is Spanky's.
I'm sorry, Spanky.
Spanky Brown.
Spanky Brown.
Is he still alive?
See, look, they got a rooster. Hey, this headline says this Savannah pizza,
home of the original chicken finger, family owned and operated since 1976. And you said 1978, so there were 2 years.
I said 79.
You
said 78.
There were 3 years where this place was operating without chicken fingers. How the hell did they manage to stay afloat?
No, I'm sure I was just wrong. That would be great if they didn't always have chicken fingers.
Should we call and ask how they know that they were the first one to do that?
No, they know.
How?
Oh, once you've tasted them, you know.
Well, our loyal patrons say once you've tasted our hand-battered spuds, you'll never go back to fries again.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe. I think I will eat potato fries. What?
No, you will never go back. Eric, you will from now on only have a side dish that's only at one place on the coast of America.
And they've never tasted better than when dipped in our homemade honey sauce.
Hey!
We'll surely save you a seat.
My girlfriend by the way, made this website live in the next room while hearing us.
We'll surely save you a seat, which...
there were a lot of open seats.
I will be holding them to that.
It was not very busy.
I will be holding them.
It's one of those situations where I came in with my mustache and my girlfriend had crazy hair. And they were like, you guys know that this isn't like a cool place, right?
You guys, no, there's hip places, right?
You know there are places with jukeboxes.
And look at this, you have a kind of a relationship with one of these guys. His one of the founders' first name is Albin.
Yeah.
You're basically brothers.
My uncle, Albin Alton.
You're basically brothers.
Yeah. No, I mean, we got to record a live episode from Spanky's, home of the chicken.
They opened with the idea of selling half-pound burgers and pizza.
That's their idea.
That was their idea. Imagine having an idea, and it's that.
It took a team of people.
It took 3 people to be like, what if we sold burgers and pizza?
Hey.
And then one fucking Alden Yarborough's drunk in the corner like, what about honey and horseradish?
Your uncle works at the bank.
I like chicken fingers. You ever seen a chicken finger?
Hey. The chef turns around with a piece of chicken just sticking out of his crotch. And he's like, look, it's a chicken finger. It's like a finger.
Culinary history was made when Williams and the brothers were hammering out their future menu, which hammering out was deciding burgers and pizza.
Brothers.
That's not hammering it out.
I like that it was the brother. It's a regular Zucker Abrams Zucker situation.
Albin, an admitted chicken freak, which sounds like this guy fucks chicken.
He was the guy who bit the heads off.
He's a circus geek. Yeah. Admittedly,
he's a chicken freak. He'll cover himself with feed. They all go
drip
nuts.
Blood all over his head.
They'll run up on him. They call him the human chicken.
He insisted on having a chicken sandwich on the menu. Which makes it seem like this guy just had a lot of chicken.
Why do they have so much? Why do they have the minutes of the?
They were taking notes.
Of the coming up with the menu.
Had a stenographer.
Yeah, like why is this? I'm all for documenting history. Ken Burns must have had better projects than this.
The only problem was...
of course there's a problem.
The bird was bigger than the bun. To get it to fit, they decided to make the buns bigger, and then they never invented the chicken fingers.
Now we all have the chicken hoagie we know and love.
To get it to fit...
Can I have a long, thin chicken?
To get it to fit, the edges had to be trimmed off. Ever entrepreneurial, Albin took the trimmings, tossed them in special seasoned breading, and fried it up to a delicious golden treat. Right then and there, the original chicken finger was born.
Hell yeah.
And that's touching. Sales went through the roof. Oh, Albin came up with the Spanky's original honey sauce.
The sales were flat.
A riff on Chinese mustard duck sauce.
A riff. I love how his riff is just 2 ingredients. It's like, you know what I love? This other thing. What if I mix ketchup and horseradish? What if it's ketchup and Worcestershire sauce? It's a thing I made. It's a riff on something else.
Back then, River Street was not the bustling tourist destination it is today. Would you consider that place as bustling?
Did you download a Kindle? What is
it's a Kindle single.
Yeah, I would say that area is bustling. Not necessarily the block or two where Spanky's is.
Yeah.
But the whole area, yeah.
Well, back then, dilapidated
the
Galapagos turtles.
Everybody was serving Galapagos turtle fingers. The turtle was too big for the shell.
The turtle won't fit in the shell.
Dude, they got
we gotta trim up. We gotta trim off the fat from them turtles.
That would be funny if it was like you went to a place that's like, we serve turtle soup in the shell, and then you're like, hey,
turtle soup on the half shell.
Hey, mine doesn't have a head or any of the feet. They're like, well, that was hanging out of the shell.
It didn't fit.
And then you're like, you're supposed to put it. That's part of it.
That's part of it.
And they're like, well, then we wouldn't be able to put as much broth in.
I think you need to talk to Alden Yarborough about what happens.
You need to talk to a dead guy with a huge beer gut.
I bet Alden Yarborough's still alive.
And you think the guy who invented the chicken finger is still alive?
Well, how old do you think he was when he invented the chicken finger?
This says that
that's a young man's idea.
You know, it's wild.
Just grabbing shit and deep frying it. That's a young man's idea.
Wikipedia. Oh yeah, these guys were clearly like post-college alcoholics.
Oh, they opened a restaurant.
We're like,
yeah, dude. What are you even trying to what?
This was just some people who opened what they thought was a beachfront restaurant and then looked closer at the map and realized it was a river. Oh, damn. Well, we've already...
I don't know why being on River Street wasn't more of a giveaway.
God damn. You can't even drive a car down here.
Should have been on Ocean Avenue.
I love how it's Wikipedia acknowledges that it's like, you know, I mean, obviously a lot of places claim it.
Yeah.
But it's still, the earliest is 1974.
How is that even possible?
So the story we just heard where that guy literally went, this doesn't fit the other thing. No one ever did that. Just nobody.
Also,
no one did that until after the Eagles were already like...
They're on hiatus. They're on hiatus, and someone is coming up with a chicken finger for the first time.
The first season of SNL could have had a conversation where someone went, we should do a bit about chicken fingers. No, that's a fad.
That's a fad.
That's a new fad.
Yeah, it's not gonna...
What? John Belushi's he's cutting a chicken finger, and they're like, I don't get it.
I don't like that Raising Cane's is the first fast food chain that's mentioned on Chicken Fingers Wikipedia page.
Chickenfingers.com. Eric's new homepage.
These chicken fingers look gross.
I love how chicken nuggets. Yeah, these chicken fingers do look terrible on the Wikipedia page.
The Chinese one?
Yeah, the Chinese ones are not looking very good.
That looks disgusting. That looks like cocks. I'm not even trying to be crass. They just look like dicks.
How do they do that? Why is Chinese fried stuff? Why does that have that like?
It's a different kind of breading.
Sheen. It's like. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, did you polish this chicken finger?
They are shiny.
Why is it so shiny?
Like, they couldn't have taken that picture with a flash. Otherwise, it would have just washed out.
Is this a baby chicken finger? Like, it's so smooth.
Smooth as silk.
I don't even have fucking pimples.
Am I supposed to eat this? Or
pimple of flavor.
Am I supposed to eat this? Or shove it up my...
I don't know. Hey, now I'm just seeing chicken fingers in my area. Not really what I'm looking for.
Chicken fingers in your area. An overall healthier alternative to fried chicken fingers is grilled chicken fingers. Grilled chicken fingers are more commonly paired with salads or pasta. You know, like when you get chicken finger Alfredo? It's just, what the fuck are you talking about?
Can I have the garden salad with some
chicken fingers?
Chicken fingers. Some nude chicken fingers on top, please. I want them nude because I'm an adult.
I'm a grown man.
My son will have the
fried chicken
finger
salad
because he's a child. I'm trying to get fish fingers. Do they really call them that?
Fish fingers?
I went to fish finger.
I think fish sticks.
Forgetting that it just would be fish sticks.
I think fish sticks is more popular, but yeah, you call them fish fingers.
This says that in Britain they call them fish fingers.
I believe that is true.
What?
I saw a clip from that terrible Ricky Gervais show.
Yeah, be more specific.
The Office.
Oh my God, Eric.
The new one. The one where he's Afterlife. See fish sticks, South Park. Did you see that?
Really on there?
Yeah.
Wow. Way to go, South Park.
That whole episode has its own Wikipedia page that is so long. Holy shit.
Well, I'm not surprised at all about that. Fish fingers, specifically paired with custard.
Remember?
Was featured in a Doctor Who episode.
Do you remember this?
Do I remember? Yeah.
Do you like fish sticks? What are you, a gay fish?
Yeah, nothing but I'm a gay fish.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, dude.
That show's funny. Why is a picture of Carlos Mencia on this page?
Because I was in that episode. Because he was stealing the joke. He stole the "Are you a gay fish?"
Are you a gay fish or something? That's not really what... I mean, that's kind of what Carlos Mencia is.
The chicken nugget has a bigger in popular culture Wikipedia page, but less of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not a fish stick guy. You like fish sticks.
I like fish sticks. What made you think I was anti-fish sticks?
Well, you don't like
and then it seemed like you had a memory where you were like, wait.
You don't like fish, but I know you like fried fish.
One time we were in the frozen aisle. Kroger.
Well, you don't like raw fish.
That's a different thing.
Exactly.
You don't like raw chicken.
That's true.
I'm not like, keep this guy out of KFC.
Well, you don't like anything that you only like fried fish is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat other fish. Yeah, I'm not a big fish guy. I often feel like I'm wasting fish that others should be eating.
There's only so many fish.
Yeah, there are only so many fish, and overfishing is a real problem.
Yeah,
I'm overfishing, which they say it. If they say it like that, you're like, well, good. But then you find out that they're actually just the opposite.
They're just fishing too much.
You're like, I thought you were done fishing.
No, I'm overfishing.
No, I'm overfishing.
I fish a lot. It's illegal.
Just some 94-year-old Portuguese man. He's like, I'm overfishing. And they're like, well, it's okay. Just like get a permit. And then he just shoots himself in the head. And they're like, oh, I guess Grandpa's trendier than we thought.
I don't think there's fake fish yet, man. Fake fish sticks beyond. Oh, they are. Plant-based fingers. That's kind of a weird way to phrase it. That doesn't say fish on it at all.
Why are they so dedicated on finger? they're like, yeah, chicken finger, fish
fingers.
Oh, I have a snake finger.
Fingerling potatoes.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Get the fingers out of my. Get your fingers out of my mouth.
Like, man.
Get your fingers out of my mouth.
Yeah, how's that for like a modern Naked Gun type gag? Is it some?
Okay.
Someone you're going out on a date and they're like, "Do you think
we'll do any fingerlings tonight?"
No, like, you want to have sex later, and they're like, "After this meal." At most, those were fingerling potatoes. You gotta give me a whole baked.
You gotta give me I want a twice baked tater.
You gotta give me at least a big old Idaho.
Yeah.
Twice baked.
And what about you mash them maybe?
Yeah.
Boil them with a little garlic, some butter,
All this
sour
was
cream.
some pan flash fried bullshit.
These are fucking.
Goddamn fingering
These are
potatoes.
fucking.
Actually, man, they're all gratin. No, I know.
They're all gras.
Okay.
I was trying to think of something. It just did not happen.
I was trying to think of something.
It just did not happen. Is that where you're going with this?
No.
Well, let's circle back around.
I think anyone's ever listened to the Beach Boys back in the day.
Beach Boys?
And they're all high on early marijuana.
Yeah.
Which was weaker yet stronger.
Which is like smoking a cigarette now.
And they're all, and then they're all of a sudden they hear, "Ooh," and they're like, "Hide the weed, the cops are coming."
All right.
Let's go surfing, everybody surf. Woo! Shit, get all of these 14-year-old girls out of here. Fellas.
Fuck. All these girls are underage.
Man, people always give the Red Hot Chili Peppers shit about writing about California.
Yeah.
But no one's ever like, "Oh, the Beach Boys, maybe don't sing about surfing."
Yeah. Why don't you shut up?
People are like, they're the best band ever.
I was disappointed by Pet Sounds because I was trying to teach my child what like sound animals make.
I don't think that. How'd you get it? Like, how'd you know about it? You don't even have a kid.
They don't know that.
You don't even know.
And honestly, I don't know that. There might still be a surprise in the chamber for me one day.
True. Maybe that's that girl that you ran into at that gas station in Missouri was trying to tell you.
She was trying to reunite me with my child.
Yeah. And
I do.
And then you were over there going, "Oh, I gotta go. It's the cops." And then she's like, "No, I just put on the Beach Boys."
I put on the Beach Boys.
And
I was like, "You just called me a Beach Boy?"
What are you calling Beach Boy? Surf, 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 surf.
Gotta surf in the surf. Surfing in the surf.
It's crazy that worked.
It did work.
That's like some Yoko Ono type shit to just be like, yeah, we're gonna write a song and then one guy's just gonna go.
Yeah, people make fun of Yoko. She was just ripping off the Beach Boys. Make fun of her for that.
We're all surfing.
That guy's just excited. That guy was just happy.
Carl Wilson discovered cocaine. We're all gonna do a different drug.
You do LSD.
Brian's
I'm doing
acid,
coke.
I'm doing coke. The other three, tobacco
and
caffeine and nicotine.
And bad decisions.
That's not a drug.
Oh boy, you never had a bad. You never been on a real run.
Did you watch that video I sent you? That YouTube?
I did
clip?
not because it seemed fake. I was like, did Dan get hacked?
There's a woman,
looks like something my mom would send me.
There's a woman just describing how having sex can lead to like bad stuff sometimes.
They can,
and you have to choose the right partner.
That's true.
And it was like a hippie new age person.
Yeah.
Which is like, wow, we truly have come full circle.
Yeah. Free love. Not anymore.
I was basically watching a video where someone was like, what if you waited till like a special
moment to have
when you were bonded with another.
Like a moment where you knew that you would spend the rest of your lives together. And maybe that's the time where you should become intimate. I don't know what that moment might be, but
star tattoos all over their clavicle, just being like. And maybe there could be like a book we could all just agree to follow.
We should all agree that this book is the best book, and we should really just read it.
That was good, man. Changed my life.
It sounds delightful.
That video, and then the video where you're. Dick Gregory tells me to drink water.
That was a great video.
Those two videos probably have influenced my life the most.
Well, you did start drinking. That video did make you start drinking a lot of water.
That video did start me. I really did.
It did. No, I'm not kidding either.
And it makes me think about the fact that if you put down a bunch of Coca-Cola in front of a dog, it's not going to drink that.
He ain't going to drink that.
And that's what I think. I think, what am I, a dog? Nope. And then I drink a bunch of Coca-Cola. Because it's way better than water.
Tastes good.
And now I don't have to eat as much.
Well, this is a milkshake, so it's good for my bones.
A milkshake. More like the not enough milkshake. This guy's got a calcium deficiency.
Shake him.
Get him an insurance. Shake it up.
Blackface. Big lips.
What?
Is there fair trade shoe polish that I can put on my
big lips? I feel like you've asked this before.
Well, I didn't get an answer.
I don't know. That's got to suck if you're just like some guy from the 50s who's like, I'm a classic style 50s guy.
Yeah.
And then you're at the
Grammys in 2012.
No, you're just at the store and you're like, I'll take the starch from my shirt and comb over Brill cream and all of this shoe polish. Oh, and don't worry, it's for my shoes.
He's got it all up in like his shirt. He doesn't have a cart. He got like 50.
Don't worry, it's for my shoes.
I wear a lot of shoes.
BLM.
I'm a tap dancer.
He gives a thumbs up. BLM. I think that guy's just a dork.
Yeah.
It is funny that alt-right people were like, hey, we can choose pretty much any fashion style that's ever been done ever. How about dorks?
How about polo shirts?
How about fucking dorks?
Yeah.
How about we look like the people who got laid the least? Let's pick a
polo
time
shirts,
in history
rolling
where
backpacks.
people were the least satisfied. I like how it's like you look at all the white supremacist stuff and they're all obsessed with like birth rates.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we got to get the birth rate up. And
it's like, well, then you guys should probably get laid.
No, it's funny because it's like, you just found a way to complain about being horny.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not horny, though.
It's about the science.
It's about the science.
I'm basically Neil deGrasse Tyson.
The guy just has huge blue balls.
It's giant, big old blue balls.
Like, I'm trying to save the world.
You ever had blue balls?
No, I don't think it's a thing.
I think it's a myth.
When I was a kid, at a pretty early age, I saw MTV had like a Mythbusters type show. And they were like, today it's myth busting everywhere.
Myth busting.
We're seeing if people got blue balls. And they don't.
They don't.
With our special guest, Willa Ford.
Now, yeah, I've never been about
Vanessa Manilo's gonna nibble on this guy's neck. And then go host TRL. We're going to catch in with him after TRL. And see where his balls are.
See where they are.
See where they are. Now, my friend Aaron recently, he used to do Postmates. And I asked him if he still did Postmates. And he said I'm going to find his exact word.
I remember what he said.
I got fired from Postmates for taking my pants. And then he used a pants emoji. Off on the job. I got in trouble for an incident, shocked face, where I killed someone. Yeah, he got fired from Postmates for taking his pants. Pants. I love it's me. It's him typing it, and he shows it to someone. Does this come across clear? Well, pants can mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
No, it was hot outside, and he was wearing briefs.
Yeah.
Which I love because it's like people can wear whatever underwear they want.
Yeah.
But it's like that is one of the benefits of being a boxer boy.
Do you wear what? So
I wear boxer briefs.
Yeah.
Because I like having those little wings.
Oh.
So then it's like I can go swimming wherever, motherfucker.
I like having a little support.
Yeah. Well, the boxer briefs give you the support.
What is the one where it just basically looks like shorts?
Those are just boxers.
That's just boxers.
But then your balls are flopping out. You got no support.
No support. Floppy balls. Sweaty, getting stuck to your thighs.
Sweat. I'm dripping sweat.
I'm just soaked.
Every time I stand up, people are like, oh, did the automatic ice machine spit out a cube too early? Suddenly, roughly a quarter of a cup of water.
That would be great. One day I was real sweaty at work and I was wearing shorts and I went into the walk-in and a little cube fell out. All the sweat froze real quick.
That would be great. It's a nudist colony. Guys like, I hate going out in winter. After a shower, my pubes icicle. I'm cutting my cock.
Pubes freeze up.
That would be an interesting way for someone to die.
My pubes froze and they stabbed my penis.
They stabbed my penis.
And I wasn't able to get to a hospital in time.
And that's my kink, so I bled out.
I was too busy trying to come before I died to get medical attention. I don't know how I'm telling you this story. I guess I wrote it down in a journal as I was dying.
I just noticed another thing in this message where he said, I tried DoorDash, but it was similar.
Well, no, you didn't finish the thing.
He tried DoorDash, but it was similar.
And then he took his pants off.
Took his pants off. No, he took his pants. He was just wearing briefs.
And then he shows up to deliver food.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was delivering food.
Delivering food, sweaty on a bike.
Just briefs.
And his underwear.
And it's like, you gotta imagine somebody with their life that level of together. They aren't clean. It's not like they're like fresh silk underwear.
Oh, no. These
From
are
our
not...
sponsors, Tony's Underwear Resale. Use promo code...
Tony's used underwear.
Use promo code emoji underwear. Now, you ever been fired for like that?
For taking my pants off?
Well, but you were restaurant jobs, so maybe your equivalent would be like you show up and you're like, oh, fuck. I'll just wear 2 aprons. And then they're like, Aaron, did you just have 2 aprons tied on the front and back of your other clothes?
No, it's a skirt.
No,
I'm gay.
It's June.
I was at work one time and I was I had gone home with a lady the night before after work. Not a coworker, but
and then you throw on your apron the next day and you're like, oh no, it's covered with sex juice.
It's covered in jizz.
Whoa, all right.
All
right.
Okay.
Whoa, all right.
No, I hadn't worked the day. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But I showed up in boots, and halfway through my shift, the entire bottom of like the heel of my boot fell off, and I just went back into the service station, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I was just like, I don't have a shoe anymore. What is my next step here? I really don't know.
See, if that was more Aaron's vibe, he probably would have been fine. Like, if he would have shown up to deliver, like, whatever ramen he was delivering to whatever fucking bank, and he was just like, guys, I lost my pants.
I don't know what happened.
They would have probably been like, oh, it's okay, man.
I took a tight turn, and they just flew off.
Fucking ripped.
They just flew right off.
I always thought that people just rolled their pant leg for fixies. But hey, man.
It got stuck in the spoke.
The spoke can get you. So why don't more people just do that? Just be like, I don't know how this happened.
Just show up nude to work.
Well, no, not that specifically.
I don't even know. I don't know how this happened.
I mean, more so playing the, like, you get caught doing something crazy. You just go, you went that way.
Run! You might catch him.
Nah, man. So you didn't have a shoe?
I got. Yeah.
Then what'd you do?
Someone luckily had an extra pair of shoes in their car.
That is lucky.
They're very lucky.
That's
and then
crazy.
the lady yelled at me because it had like the heel of it was white, and we were supposed to wear all black shoes. And she was yelling.
The heel was white. You weren't
She didn't like white.
You were from fucking swing dance.
She didn't like white. It was after Labor Day, and
I borrowed my shoes from a guy who did swing dancing seminars.
And I was like, she was like yelling at me. I didn't really know. I was like, it was still kind of like I was like new there. And then my boss grabbed my shoe from like under the thing, and he was like, "What else do you want him to do? Do you want him to wear this, or do you want him to wear those?"
Why did you, going home with a lady, have to be involved in the story?
Because I forgot my shoes.
What?
I forgot my work shoes.
Oh,
yeah.
So your day-to-day shoes.
My day-to-day shoes collapsed. Yeah.
Okay.
Under the weight of real labor.
Yeah. Yes, those things are for relaxing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't wear those shoes for long. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know what I'm saying? I took them off.
Oh, okay.
To make love.
No.
You want to know what the devil?
You know, that would be a cool karate move. You go kick somebody,
and your shoe flies off.
They catch your shoe, and they're like, ha ha ha, and then you somehow push them through the shoe. And bust
that would be
cool.
That would be cool. Let's save that one. Cut that out.
Very cool.
Let's sell that one to John Woo.
I still like my one where it's you got a shotgun and you shoot a guy in the head, so the head's all blown off, and then you kick him in the nuts, and then he goes ugh as he falls.
Okay.
So like,
I think it would be funny to see a decapitated man grab his nuts.
Yeah, he grabs him as he falls, and he goes
fall over. He can't go ugh. You just blew his head off.
Ugh.
Where's the coming from?
It's guttural.
There's no gut.
No, he has his gut.
There's no all.
He's got a big gut. It's a big fat guy.
Big fat guy getting hit in the nuts.
Fat guy getting hit in the nuts. That's the name of the movie. I'm selling it to Mick G. It's the Morrissey Vegas residency. Viva la Maz.
So clumsy.
What? What? I'm just reading.
Viva la Maz.
Viva Ma.
Oh, Viva la Maz.
Viva
la Maz.
Viva Maz Vegas.
No, Viva la Maz.
No, that's what it says. Viva Maz Vegas. I love this title. Singing the songs that made you cry and the songs that saved your life. It's like, what if I like the Replacements? I'm just sort of coming to the show because I'm in Vegas.
I kind of just got I got a free ticket.
There's only so much to do in Vegas.
I got a comp ticket. Something was wrong with my room.
I don't know why everyone's crying.
It took 6 hours for me to check in.
Everyone is wearing a Smiths t-shirt. Half the people are crying out of joy, and half the people are crying out of their childhood being destroyed. Everyone is sad.
Where's Johnny Marr? He's the only one I know from the band.
Who the fuck are the Cribs? well, what casino are they playing? What casino's Modest Mouse in? You still hanging out with your mom?
Oh yeah.
What's she up to?
She we mentioned this last time. She's now accredited to do Reiki on animals.
Wow.
We didn't talk about that?
No. How much you got to put down for that?
She was already certified before she even took the class.
Hey, that tricky
She got
bitch.
ripped off. She got ripped off.
Oh, never mind.
She found out later that she already had the hours to be certified.
I thought your mom was pulling the old, some scam on your dad. where she was like, "Oh, the class.
The class.
It's $100.
$100 a minute." Yeah. She showed me a picture of her doing Reiki on a horse.
Your mom's doing the old, "I'll take Spanish 101." It's like, didn't you say you grew up in Mexico City?
I suppose we grew up speaking Portuguese.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you're lying, so
You can grow up speaking any language.
I didn't grow up speaking it.
I didn't grow up speaking any language. My parents let me freestyle.
Yeah, she says she can. I guess now she can pursue a new lucrative career.
Yeah. Your mom's gonna get a little Reiki.
As a dog, horse, or probably not cat. I don't think you can do Reiki on a cat. That doesn't sound possible.
Your mom's ad is just her going, "Me Reiki."
That's not. My mom puts out a racist Reiki ad. She's in a fucking rice patty hat. Me Reiki, Karasoga.
Me Reiki. Like, what? And she's like, "Oh, it takes a lot of letter. They charge by the letter."
Kinko's charges by the letter. No, they don't.
Well, I want it to be as big font as possible.
You made this. This is a billboard.
Yeah.
You bought a billboard.
Yeah, me Reiki.
Me
That's
Reiki.
perfect.
I spent a lot of money on those teeth,
And I
too.
put a photo of me inside the lowercase e.
I'm gonna buy Me Reiki LLC for my mom. Be like, "Mom, I want to go into business with you."
I'm just like, "I run ME Reiki." You're like, "Damn it, Mom. You never appreciate what I do for you." So your mom says you can do it on animals now? Well, your dad...
She wasn't. Listen, it would have been malpractice if she'd been doing it before.
That's good news for your dad.
Horse would have sued her.
And you're certified. Someone holding like a cobra.
A pig holding a pen, and you have been certified.
So your mom can do Reiki on animals. Finally, your dad can get some relief. You should tell her I said that.
She'd like that joke better if it was me.
Oh, hey, perfect. I'm not gonna be over here being like, and then your mom touched you. Making up.
You keep making Reiki sexual, and it's very uncomfortable.
That's what it is.
It's not sexual.
Well, then I was assaulted in the mall.
That would be great to be getting one of those massages.
Oh, it would be great. Do they still have Brookstone?
Brooks Brothers. No.
Brooks Brothers is the suits. I'm at Brookstone.
Sharper Image?
Yeah.
I think Brookstone. Yeah, they're the same thing. They're both...
I don't think they're going strong.
I don't think they are.
How much money does it cost to open one of those?
When was the last time you went to a... That's a lot of money.
That's like $1 billion.
That's a lot of money,
you
man.
need to buy all those fucking chairs.
Yeah, and who's buying one? If you want one of those chairs, are you really going to the mall?
It costs like $20 million to own a Brookstone.
And all that happens is 15-year-olds go look at things.
His old men fall asleep. Some of those old guys are dead, I heard.
I've heard the same thing.
I read a meme about astral projection. It said some of those old guys are dead at the mall.
Sure.
Did you see that?
I did not. I don't care to.
I'm trying to get worse news.
I'm trying to get the worst news.
You know, I do find that a lot of people be like, "Oh, they get sucked into these webs of fake news," and it's like I'm bored.
Yeah.
How do you do? I did feel that way with like 4chan back in the day.
Yeah.
And I remember it's like, man, if someone had just sent me the right link, I'd be wearing a friggin' red hat right now. And then everyone would be like, "He lost. Take the hat off."
Get a bunch of frogs.
Yeah, I'd have
a bunch of frog memes. I'd have a fucking NFT by now.
That is funny that all those alt-right people are like, they want, man, the liberals want us to eat bugs. Here's a picture of me as a frog.
I saw meat spin once.
Meat spin. There's everyone fucking Euro plays.
What?
Because Euro, it's on those spinners. The Euro meat.
Someone's trying to remember what a Euro is called. They're like, a meat spin.
We got a meat spin. No, in my eyes, it's an immigrant man trying to use Americanize.
Yeah. He's like, we have a meat spin.
Well, you need to do a voice.
A meat spin.
You could be deaf. Well, you wouldn't be talking. You'd have a sign system. There we go. Meat spin. Do you want to go? We have meat spin. Come on, man. Grow up. All right. It's a Euro. Do you want the goat see? I'm going to leave. I'm not going back to the internet cafe.
I'm going to Greece.
This is what they call an internet cafe.
You're going to Greece? Well, great. Why don't you go clean the fryer?
What?
Now,
in my day, the internet cafe was a place you went to use the internet. Now it's a theme restaurant where they're like, we sell Rick cinnamon rolls.
Rick cinnamon rolls.
And
Goatsy Euros.
Goatsy, meat spin.
And we got
lemon party.
Lemon party. That's a cocktail we got.
Have a lemon party.
Have a lemon party in your mouth.
I did like lemon party.
I love lemon party. A little citrus soiree.
Would we? Oh, baby. No one ever picked up on that.
No, they did not.
No.
People. I remember when we pitched that to that person at the bar. They were like, "Oh, I like that name," and we're just like, "Oh, okay." I guess no one's ever gonna realize what we're trying to do here. This might be a bit too subtle.
A little citrus soiree for the folks. You're gonna have a ball or six.
Old ones.
Old ball.
Old balls. Citrus soiree. There's only one. I don't remember. This is what lemon. Is this a Mandela effect? I don't remember lemon party looking like this.
What is lemon party?
There's only 3 people in this picture.
Yeah, it's 3 old men. In most people's minds, and including mine,
until way more people. I think it was like 4 or 5.
No, it's 3 people, and in your mind, they're all sucking and fucking each other.
Yeah, they're not. These guys are kissing tenderly.
I was about to say.
And one old man sucking what looks like that's a pretty impressive hog. They all got big dicks.
The one old guy's having
dicks used to be
all
bigger,
the fun. In my view, the one guy's having all the fun. Yeah, like who's like my grandpa?
Yeah, who found this picture? It was like
Lemon Party origins.
3 homosexual geriatrics engaging in fellatio and mouth-to-mouth kissing. What other kind of kissing is there?
I love this one.
Have you heard of anything besides?
It's on Reddit. It's What is Lemon Party on Reddit. Out of the loop.
Well, kids these days...
So it's just someone who's like, I keep hearing about this fucking
kids
thing.
These days don't know what lemon party is.
Yeah, no one knows, man.
The domain name lemonparty.org was registered on...
Oh, it used to have a song involved.
The entire site consisted of the pornographic image set to the 1963 doo-wop song "If You Want to Be Happy" by Jimmy Soul.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that song. Maybe it'll...
Maybe it'll illuminate things for us.
It'll make me find these fellas.
Oh, it was referenced in...
That episode just continues for another hour without us talking.
No. Just quiet. It was referenced in an episode of 30 Rock, Season 2, Episode 9, Ludachristmas. You remember the
party
joke?
Like a Liz Lemon party, because a Liz Lemon party is mandatory.
Yeah. Is that what the joke was?
That was the joke, yeah.
Oh, Meat Spin had Riding Spinners playing in the background by 3-6 Mafia. I didn't know that. I didn't recall that.
I don't remember any of these songs. Like,
you don't know Riding Spinners?
No, I mean my computer couldn't. It could only do It could only spin. They couldn't play the music.
Oh, okay.
I never was into Meat Spin. I was never into it. No, Lemon Party. I was a strict Lemon Party guy.
Someone sent me Meat Spin on MySpace once, and my father saw it. And he's like, are you? He was like, who sent this to you? He didn't show it to me. He was like, I wasn't like snooping, but I turned on the computer and you had a message and it was already up and it was pornographic. And I was just like, oh yeah, people get like hacked and just send stuff, you know.
Imagine you're a parent and you believe that, and you're like, God, the world's fucking crazy.
The world's wild.
Sending my child hardcore gay pornography.
Yeah, exactly. That was the end of the conversation. It's not like he was like, well, then we need to like try and put some like locks on this, or maybe you shouldn't be on MySpace. He was just like, oh, okay, I understand that. Yeah. Continue to be sent hardcore pornography on accident all the time. Who cares?
Just opens up Lemon Party. He just hears this classic song. Get your wave and your You run out. Oh, Dad, no!
Dad, don't! All right, we're at an hour and a half. You want to stop it there?
I'm trying to. We got to go to that party.